Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell, this won't be a really positive video, but I wanted to capture my emotions as they're happening. Been suffering from depression lately for like the last few weeks. I've suffered from depression before, and I even had a time when I went deep down, where I had to be on medication and I couldn't sleep for days at a time, and I would shower like 50 times a day or more. That's not an exaggeration. Take me for my word. And thinking that the hot water would bring me some relief or calm my body down so I could sleep. It didn't work. Of course, the suicidal thoughts were there plenty of times. And I think what got me through the suicidal moments, there were like 2 or 3 times where I actually almost went through it, but God is so good. He made somebody come in or something happen to stop what I was doing, and I'm so grateful to him. Mostly it's like just you're exhausted, like you're really exhausted. You're just so tired of feeling this way. And the thing with depression, sometimes you know exactly what causes it, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have those depressions where they're like come in waves. Like one day you're really, really good, and the next day you go down, and you don't really have a pinpoint reason. It's just everything is overwhelming you. It's like everything is coming together and overwhelming you. It's just a bunch of different things, a bunch of different people, different ideas, different reasons. It's just like taking a toll, and they're all like overwhelming you like a wave, and you can't stop it, and you want to be good and you want to be positive and you want to be happy, but you can't. It's like the feeling just controls you, and it sucks. Depression sucks. I hadn't gone through it in such a long time. I would have like little moments here and there of sadness, and some of my depression has been like health related, like when my body just doesn't want to cooperate. There was one time I remember when I went through depression, it was because I had a lot of health issues going on. I had 5 surgeries in 2 years, and it was just crazy. And I just felt so overwhelmed because I was young. I'm 52, so I was 42. And I just felt like I shouldn't be in that position. Like, I wasn't like a young girl, but I wasn't old either. I'd be more healthier than I was. And why was I going through all of those surgeries and all of those health issues, and just like jump and just do everything I had the desire, but my body was like, nope, not in this lifetime. We're in the process of moving, and we're waiting for the house that we're moving to be ready. It's actually the house that we're moving to is just across the street, so I could see a lot of what's happening. But no, they see us there and they totally ignore. And I've had to go to them and say, what's going on? I appreciate what you guys are doing because you're working hard, but I just want to know where you're at so that I know. Just let me know what's being done, what's going on. And they kind of walked me through it that time when I said that. They said, well, we still have the flooring to do, and the rooms are gonna have carpets, which that was a surprise, because none of these duplexes have carpet. So that was a nice surprise. We've already done the paint. We're gonna put the blinds. We're gonna put new linoleum in the kitchen. They were working on the bathroom when I walked in on the toilet part. So I thought, okay, thank you. Just keep me informed. And then a week and a half, almost 2 weeks go by, and they're sitting, watching me, and still not giving me an update. It sounds like it should be ready by this weekend, but I've thought that every weekend for the last 3 weeks, and I'm just tired of guessing. I'm tired of stressing, and I think that that's adding fuel to my depression, because I can't relax. I can't feel happy because my house is not normal. It's just all packed up. And what's not packed up is organized and ready just to carry over. Because like I said, we're just moving across the street. I like things to be organized and pretty and be in its place and enjoy my life, enjoy my things. And I can't. do it. And at first I was reluctant to move because I really liked where we were, but the floors got ruined in a flood that they had here. So it's just a lot of, my husband built the fence from from the front of the house to the backyard. So he just put a lot of time and work into where we live now. So he has to kind of start all over. But after thinking about it, it was actually a good idea. It was a blessing in disguise. And I'm so excited, so happy to leave this house. The more I thought about it, there's nothing here that I want to stay here for. So, but it's just the weight and the unknown and me having to go and find out. I mean, one of the guys that's working on it, which is the owner's half brother, you know, I think he gets so into what he's doing that I don't think he purposely forgets to update me because he's really chill, really cool. But I think he gets so into what he's doing and he just, even though he sees me, he kind of like doesn't think I should update her, which I wish he would. But he's cool and I understand. So if I want to know something, I'm just going to go and find out. I'm not going to wait for anybody to update me or tell me. So hopefully by this weekend, I can't believe it would go into next week, but I wouldn't be surprised because every week it was like that. So today I have a plan. I'm going to reorganize, reassess my situation, reassess my home here and make it as normal as possible with keeping everything packed and together, but reorganizing where my house can look packed but normal and beautiful and where I can feel some type of peace and some stress relief. And so that's my task for today. My depression last night hit an ultimate high and I just cried so much. You can probably see in my eyes. Let me get close. I didn't sleep all night long. I cried like I haven't cried in a very long time. My thoughts were all over the place, all over the place. And yes, there were moments that I said, I'm done. I really felt done. Just thinking about everything and remembering everything. And it was just so many racy thoughts through my head. It was like from beginning to the end and all over and so much that there were moments that was out of my control. And I said, I'm done. I just don't want to do this anymore. But I kept thinking of my kids and saying, I love my kids to smithereens. They're my life, my heart, my soul. I couldn't live without them. They are my life, my everything. And I kept trying to focus on that. Like, I have a disabled son who's autistic, who I love and I cherish every second that I talk to him, every second that I'm with him, every second of everything that we do together and everything he means to me. And my girls too, even one of my girls is not here. She's married, but still she's counted as if she's still here. And I just kept trying to focus on my kids and how much I would miss them and how much they need me, especially my son being disabled, and how much plans I have. I have goals. I have plans, vacations, trips, events, things that I want to do with him that I can't wait to do. And I got to make my son's dream to go to New York come true. And I'm in the process of that. And I just thought they're worth keep going on. I can't be done. I can't be that exhausted. I can't be that overwhelmed to allow those thoughts to even enter, not even for a second. But they kept trying to creep in, kept trying to creep in. But I've learned from the depression that I had that last time that I said I did almost go through it. I learned to have some resources. So when those thoughts happen or when those moments of depression are so at an all-time high and overwhelming that I could go to, and one of those things is journaling. I've done that since I was a little girl. They used to be called diaries. And then as a teenager, there were journals, and that's what I relate to them now. I have tons of them. So I pulled them out, and I have new ones and ones that I never finished using. And so I'm going to that. Last night, it was prayer. Between those thoughts creeping in and between the overwhelming of the tears and the cry, which was so deep and so heavy, I kept praying in between that, like, Lord, please give me strength, give me peace, give me the will to know that I could keep going, that it's worth keep going, because I love life. I love me and I love my life just itself. So imagine what I feel for my children. And so, and the things that I love in life, you know, it might sound silly, but my makeup, my jewelry, my videos, my doing YouTube, just purses. I mean, just there's so many fun things that have always been a part of my life that I just love, that are my passion. And so imagine the worth of my children, and the being here with my children is what makes me look forward in life, makes me enjoy life to the fullest. So it was a lot of heavy crying, a lot of overwhelming thoughts, a lot of racy thoughts. But in between, there was a lot of praying my heart out and really talking to God on a deeper, deeper level. And then when I ate something, and I could barely eat because of, the tears kept coming, and I just almost wanted to push the plate away. And then when I finally took a shower, that felt good. And then when I finally got in bed, I started to listen to a lot of my favorite music, a lot of spiritual music, a lot of emotional music, a lot of music that talks about strength and, you know, how I'm a survivor and I could do it. I just was all over the board. And music really helps me. So I have journaling, I have music, and I have memories of my kids. I start looking at videos and pictures of me and my kids, and things that we've done throughout their life, and events that we went to, from old events to new recent events, and pictures and memories like crazy. And then I'll dab into makeup, like I'll do my makeup. So I'll have resources like that. Like I'll get out, I'll get in the car. My daughter's going to college now, but I have my husband's truck that I could use, and just get out. Like I went yesterday earlier. I just got, put my clothes on, and me and my daughter, on between classes, she comes home for 2 hours. We went and got pizza, and so we ate pizza. And then when she left, or before, she came back, I had cleaned the house really, really good, what I could, going around boxes. And then when she went back off of her 2 hour break, then I just like took a shower, did my makeup, got all comfy and cute. And then I did this new Puerto Rican recipe that my mom used to do, but I found a Puerto Rican lady on YouTube. It was just different style of doing it from another Puerto Rican lady that did it. And it came out really good. And it's my son's only favorite. He likes two things Puerto Rican, because he's into his burritos. He has very few choices of his favorite foods, and he won't eat nothing else but those few choices. But there are two favorite Puerto Rican dishes that he likes. And so this one I hadn't made in a long time because it's kind of expensive. But so I made it, and it came out really good. But then, I was talking to my husband, and then it just like hit me like a ton of bricks, like a wave, like just out of nowhere. And then I just went down, down, down. And here we are. Oh God, I'm trying to hold the camera with my other hand. It's still hot, and I had to put it in this metal cup that is used to keep your coffee hot and to take it to like work or school. But my husband took like the top of it off. It looks weird, but that's what I'm drinking the hot cappuccino in. So after I drink this cappuccino, then I'm going to just take another shower. I take a shower twice a day, in the morning and at night. So I'm going to take one now just to relax and get a few hours of sleep, because I haven't slept all night. And then when I wake up, I'm going to start my planning of cleaning the house, which I leave the house clean at night. So there's not really much to clean in the morning, because before I go to bed, my house has to be completely clean. But, just any touch-ups for any reason, if somebody left a plate after I left it clean last night, or just anything, another sweep and mop. But I'm going to rearrange my furniture, even though it might be a waste of time. Just in case we're moving a couple days, it would be a waste of time. But I want to see some sense of normalcy. I want space. I want air. I want it to look cute. And if it was a waste of time, so be it. But at least I'm going to lower my stress. I'm going to try to do something that might help relieve my depression. It's not going to take it all away because it wasn't just about the house, but that added levels to my depression. So every little bit helps, every little bit counts. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to rearrange furniture. I'm going to put those boxes together in a corner, neat, organized, but completely out of our way, out of our sight. And I'll show you pictures before and after so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'll give you like a tour, and then this video is going to be long. I'm sorry. These can never be short videos, so I hope you bear with me. I hope you go all the way through. Just in case you're going through this, you know that there's somebody out there that's also going through it, and I'm sure millions of people suffer from depression, anxiety, and can tell their stories, and it's sad. I hope that nobody would have to feel this or go through this. I don't wish this on my worst enemy, but unfortunately, there is millions of people in the world that go through this. So I'm not the only one, but I'm just telling my story, my feelings, and I wanted to capture it kind of live. I could not record last night because I was out. Part of me wishes I could have recorded it just so you can get that part of all of that. But when you're in a depression, you're overwhelmed and it's taking a toll and you're down, you don't think about picking up a camera or to record it because you're in your feelings, you're in your depression, you're in your moment, and that's just the last thing on your mind. But it kind of would be good to document it just so people can see what people really go through in the raw moment. But it just doesn't work. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna give you a tour, show you what it's like now. And when I'm done, I'll give you another tour showing you what it ended up being like. So I'm already into like almost 45 minutes in this video. Wow. And then I'll show you clips of what my face looks like, what depression looks like. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. And probably at the end, I'll give you some resources of things that you can do. I think I did another video about this. I did another video on depression, and it was recently, like when this depression kind of first started, I believe. So you might could go back and look at that as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here. You're gonna see photos of my actual expressions, videos of what I go through. But yeah, I'm gonna give you a tour before and after, and then so you could get an idea of what I'm talking about. But that's just one big part of my depression, but that added to my depression. But there's other things family-wise, marriage-wise, unfortunately. I mean, me and my husband love each other deeply, and we have been together 28 years, married 25. Most of our relationship is a very happy, special relationship with a lot of love, respect, and communication. We have a bond, but we do have our moments, as with any couple, that we just don't see eye to eye. And sometimes you could be selfish and you're not listening to what the person is telling you that they're feeling and they're going through, and you just kind of brush it off. And sometimes you can say things that are hurtful, and then later you regret it and you say you're sorry because you obviously that's not you and you didn't mean it. So, and all marriages go through this. The person that says that their marriage doesn't go through this is such a liar. It just doesn't work that way. Some are worse than others, yes. But look at my hair. But yeah, so we very rarely, but we do have those moments. And then if you're going through the depression, that's like a bomb that went off again. Another boom, big boom that added to your depression. So that doesn't help. And then just family wise, like things that you wanted to do, that you had goals to do and you didn't get to do, and you just feel like time is running out, and you feel like all the holidays, and like for me, all my kids' birthdays and holidays are all close together. Like my son's birthday is next, it's October 24th. The very next week is Halloween. The very next week is my older daughter's birthday. And then 2 weeks after that is Thanksgiving. And then 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks after that is my other daughter's birthday. And then 9 days after that is Christmas, and then New Year's, and then all the holidays. And there's so much you want to do and so many ideas. And it's just, every year I go through this overwhelming. So I start thinking about that too, even though I don't go through depression every year, but that adds to the fuel as well, because I start thinking, oh my God, this year has gone by so fast. I'm so excited. I love summer. I always say summer is my favorite season. And because I love the barbecues, the flip-flops, the sandals, the shorts, all of that kind of stuff, the parks, just everything that it represents, the hot days, all this stuff. But then there gets to a point where, okay, I'm tired of it, especially because here where we live, we've gone through the fires that it's all over the news. So it hasn't been a good summer because a lot of people lost their homes, their lives, and we went through this last year and we're going through it again. And the smoke is so bad in the air. We have to wear masks when we go outside, and we really haven't been able to enjoy barbecues and outside because of the smoke, and we don't want to add to the fires. So it's just like so much. This year has been a very overwhelming, too much, enough is enough type of year. So yeah, so I'm looking so forward to the holidays and my birthday, even though it's overwhelming because they're all close together and jammed up, and money gets funny because you want to make sure you have enough to make everybody's birthday special, every holiday special, which we always we always make it through. We always accomplish. No matter what we have to do, the birthdays and holidays will be special. We make sure that we cannot fail. It just happens, and we're at peace and we're good. We're not like overextending ourselves, but you just worry. And so, and it's a lot of other stuff, but, yeah. So, I'm sorry. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the video here and then take my shower, try to relax, try to get a couple hours of sleep, wake up, show you the before, show you the after, and then hopefully this video won't go over an hour. Let's cross each other's fingers. So just pray for me if you believe in God and prayers and all that good stuff, which I do. I can't wait to Sunday. Sunday's like my favorite day of the week because we go to church as a family, and I just enjoy the message. I just enjoy being there. I feel so much love and hope and faith and peace. And it's a day that we call it Family Day. We either go places and get something special to eat. This past Sunday, we decided to do pozole. This Sunday, we're probably going to go get something special to eat. So I look forward to Sundays because it's like the most meaningful day of the week for me. And hopefully we could be moving as well. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go shower and get some sleep, and I'll be back. Over, like I said, we're just moving across the street. And then we have... excuse me, I'm trying to put something away here. That's my daughter's sewing machine over there. Easy to also carry with a dolly. So my idea is to move this. These are chairs for when we go to the beach. This thing usually holds my fold-out tables to eat on, but it worked actually perfect for the chairs. So I'm going to get rid of that, move this on over to the edge, and then move that stuff there and utilize all that corner for those boxes that have been packed. So they're in a corner, they're out of our way, they'll look normal, because we used to have some bins that were over there for the autism, but little by little we were able to put them away in the closet neatly. Just what's kind of over here is what's left, so it'll look the same thing like we did that. This is my mother's altar that easy to also take over, but I'm actually going to put those pictures and a frame
And I'm going to have a special shelf for the altar instead of this thing. So I might be getting rid of this thing. This is just a chair that we put outside to sit on, but we put it inside at night. This is my husband's favorite rocking chair. But as you can see, it's a very, to try to squeeze in and walk and knock the frame down, and we bump into the chair, and then that's a table that my daughter's getting rid of. This is one of our fold-out tables. It just feels like we're invaded, like we don't have any air, we don't have any space for my husband to sit here and watch the TV, or if we sit over here and watch the TV, but then again, we have to look over the boxes. It's not my home, and it just feels terrible. So I'm just gonna give you a tour of that, and maybe it's going to look a little cluttered, but it's definitely going to show that it's clean, beautiful, and organized, no matter what. And so if you don't like it, get up and change it. So once I had that cappuccino and I started the video with you guys with a really depressed state, it just like hit me, and I thought, okay. And I thought about that in the wee hours. I kind of thought about that as well. I was thinking, how can I change it to where I'm still ready to go, but it's like pretty much like I like it. What can I do? And then I was drinking my cappuccino and it hit me. And this is the end result. So sorry that this video is long. I hope that you can bear with me. This was really important video for me to do and to take you through it so you can actually see what it's like. So yes, please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Push that notification bell. And if you have any comments of things that have helped you, if you want to share your story in the comments, that's good. Please, please, constructive criticism, because anything that's hateful or just judging or anything, I'm going to block it and delete it. So don't even waste your time or my time. This is a serious video of my life, my heart, and what I'm going through, and that could possibly save somebody else's life. So please don't do that. But anything else is very much welcome. And I will keep you updated on how I'm doing. And I got some other ideas of videos that are already in the works. So tonight I might feel so good that I might do those videos that I have ready to go. Or at least tomorrow, something like that. We'll see how it goes. But until then, thanks so much for watching and washing. I gotta go wash the towels. Thank you so much for watching and enduring this long video and listening to my story. You guys be blessed. Like I said, there's always hope. Always hope. Do not give up. And I wish you all many blessings, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.